Hey gang, Future Barry here. Just a quick note before today's video. We recently got the 2024 roadmap for Marvel Snap. And boy, do we have some really cool things coming, especially for those like myself that are collectors and just really want to have those amazing variants and splits. You know, that's why we do these shiny hunting episodes. So let's talk about those things in general. It is the selectable card effects and borders, new infinity splits, and new collectible borders. I'm pretty pumped about this. I know a lot of people and myself have been begging, asking for this, and it seems like we're finally going to get it. Now, what does that mean? Well, episodes 14, 15, and 16 are already recorded. I do release them about every 3 to 4 weeks. So depending on when these changes come, just know that those videos are recorded prior. Now, depending on how long it takes for this to be implemented, it may delay some episodes. It may delay my splitting because, like I said, there are going to be some new splits and a whole lot of new collectibles in the game. And depending on what those are and how we go about doing it, I may want to hold off splitting so that I can chase some of those. Just because, like, I think some are going to be how many times you split a certain card or how many variants of a card you collect. We're just going to have to wait and see. So like I said, that may delay some of these episodes a little bit or how I go about splitting. But I am very excited. I hope you're excited. It's definitely going to change, I think, Shiny Honey a little bit. I might be, going a lot more deeper into some of these cards. But more importantly, I know some people we don't like to upgrade past a certain look. A lot of my gold cards I keep at the gold border. And as most of y'all know, my golden rule is that I do not touch my inks. If we swap scenes real quick. So as you can see here, I've got all these inks that are just dead in the water. I'm too afraid to upgrade them. I don't want to mess them up. I like how they look. And so I'm definitely pumped to finally be able to mix and match them to upgrade them without having a care in the world. I'm definitely excited to see what kind of new effects and borders there are. But like I said, just a quick note to say, hey, these changes are coming. Not sure when it's going to happen, but I think it's definitely going to improve shiny hunting. Going to have some more things to chase, some new effects to unlock. Hopefully it's not too much of a grind or hassle or expensive to unlock. We'll just have to wait and see, but definitely pumped about that. But again, episodes 14, 15, and 16 are already recorded, and we'll see when these changes come. Hope you all enjoyed today's episode. So unfortunately, we did get some clarification about the selectable borders and effects. And I gotta say, it's a letdown. I think it's very disappointing. You can pause the video if you want to read the statement, but basically what it says is, hey, you'll be able to select the border on the card of your choosing. Yeah, that's it. And not like you can select the base gray border and have an animated or a frame break. No, like whatever border you pick, it's going to have that effect. If you pick the purple border, it's going to be animated with the frame break and all that. The other thing is basically whenever this rolls out, we will have a custom card for each hero that we get to create, and you get to pick the variant, the effect, and the border. But the issue with that is if we take this off the screen, the effects are locked, right? So this is like a prism foil with the rainbow crackle flare. You can also see I have a gold background. I also have an ink, but what I cannot do is make an ink variant with the rainbow crackle flare. The effects are locked. Now you can put that on the variant, but that's it. So basically all it breaks down is so you get to pick the border for this card here. The other thing is that I understand that they want us to be able to chase these really cool splits. I get that. But my thing is you don't even get to put the combos that you unlock on all your variants. Like I can't take this ink and put it on this sunspot. It's only locked to that specific variant and not the heroes. So kind of a letdown. Definitely the fact that we can change borders is a plus, but that's all it is. I think we were all expecting more. I think we were all being able to, mix and match. And I was at least hoping that if we couldn't break the combos, we could at least put combos we unlocked on any variant of the hero that we were using. But it sounds like that's not the case either. Maybe with all the backlash, because like I said, on social media, it's been overly negative. Maybe that'll change. I'm hoping it'll change. But for now, just so you know, that is what's been said to us. And that is our understanding. Basically, select the border on the card you want and have fun. But that's going to be about it. Very limited customization. So yeah, just wanted to get that out to you. Now on to the video for real. Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. It's that time again where we go for the best splits on our cards, like the one you see on screen. We got this one last episode for our Storm. We got the God split on it, and not gonna lie, it's still it's probably one of my favorites right now. This card is just, it's sick. We're not gonna lie. But today, these are the 10 cards that we are going to be splitting, and yes, Sunspot is making his 5th appearance out of the last 6 episodes. Maybe it's gonna happen today, but let's go ahead and jump right on into it. So like I said, we've been having a rough patch with Sunspot. We've been working on this one. Last episode, we tried the Dan Hit variant. Can we please finally be done with this Sunspot? Can we make it happen? We got an ink, finally, holy moly. Now we gotta work on the Dan Hit version. Oh, I like this one. This one looks pretty good ink. It would look good in gold. It's just a good variant all around. But like I said, we do have this Dan Hit that I need to get a good split on this one too. All right, we're starting off strong for once. We got that version, you know, that variant taken care of. Moving on. All right, we got this Nebula. This is only the 5th split, so only an ink or a gold for this one. Okay, we're just gonna have to split it again. Nothing going on here. Moving on, we do have one of my most favorite variants in the game. I had stopped playing Spider-Ham after the nerf, but recently been playing it again. Finally got enough boosters to split him. Let's see what we can make happen here. Ooh. Another ink, 2 for 3. Starting off strong. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Okay. So a couple episodes ago, I did have y'all vote on which collector variant y'all wanted me to split. And we went with the classic, right? We went with the classic, and then we ended up getting an ink. But you know, it's this variant here, it's too good not to have a good split on. So we gotta do this one as well. Here we go. This can only be an ink or a gold. It is only our 5th split for the collector. All right, we're just gonna have to split it again. Nothing happening there. That's all right though. That just means once you get to that 6th split, you can start to get that God split like we had on that Storm. So not mad about it. All right, so we do have the best Sentinel variant. No doubt about it. Not up for debate. I would love to have a purple Crackle Flare variant split, right? I mean, just imagine it, right? Well, we're not gonna have to imagine because it's gonna happen right here. Whatever. Unfortunately, I will have to farm up some more boosters, so we don't have enough to split it again. But that's okay. That's just part of the game. Now, we picked up this variant of Spider-Man. Those that have been around the channel, y'all know that we've got 2 inks already. One on this version and one of this. But this is probably my most favorite Spider-Man variant. So maybe we can get a trifecta of inks, or maybe we'll get a gold. Crackle Flare, who knows? Let's find out. You know, we were starting off strong, and then we're starting to burn out. That's all right. All right, so in last episode, we did split the Midnight Suns. Iron Man, we got this red Crackle Flare. We can't have that. We gotta have the ink or gold, then the Crackle Flare. All right, let's see what happens. We're going worse. We're getting worse. Nothing happening here. Again, that's just okay because I have to be okay with it. Now, this is the card that gives me like some of the most, you know, emotes when I play it. I love this variant of Taskmaster. This is only our 5th split, so only an ink or a gold chance here. Hopefully a gold. I just like the animation. I like the colors of this one. Okay, all right. We started off too strong. We started off too good. Now we're just running on fumes. But that's okay. This blue Marvel, this sick blue Marvel, it can make it all up. We can get the God split on this one. Maybe a blue Crackle Flare would be nice. Little gold, maybe an ink. Huh? Anything but a foil or a prism. Yeah, I said this in the last episode. I think this card has the best animations on it of any card in the game. It just looks amazing with all the lightning. It's just a good looking card. But can we make it look better? Well, it's my least favorite Crackle Flare, But we got ourselves 2 God splits, or well, a God split back to back. One last episode, this episode. Ooh, I told you. You know, it's not the blue Crackle Flare, but it is Crackle Flare. We may have to split it again though. Y'all know how I feel about the green, but whew, we're gonna have to animate this one and come back. I don't know what border we're gonna take it up to. We'll have to find out. All right, and the last one, we did get the ultimate Axe Sarah. Now this is only the 4 split, so we only have a chance at an ink, not a gold, not a Crackle Flare. So we really don't want to ink it here. Even if we do, we will split it again at some point because you gotta have them ultimate variants have the ultimate splits, right? All right, here we go. All right, that's great. That's great. We don't want to ink. We want all the things. Now let's take a look at all the newest variants since the last episode. We got the best Bass, variant in the game, which is, I mean, what are your options? Dan Hip and the Pixel, right? So looking good, looking good. Looking forward to splitting this one. Okay, I'm gonna have to split it a bunch though. I don't even have one full split of Bass yet. Now, this happens all the time. As soon as I picked up the Peach Silver Surfer, because I was like, I don't have any variants, none that I like, I grabbed this one right out of the season cache or whatever. It was like cache number 51. This one popped, and I think I like this one better. The animation look great, so I'm looking forward to splitting this one up as well. But y'all let me know down in the comments which Silver Surfer's better, the Max Grek, who I'm a huge fan of, or the Peach. Y'all let me know. I think I like the animations better on this one. I think I like Silver Surfer himself better on this one, but I like the animation and background better on this one. Now, as it was in today's episode, we did pick up this Spider-Man. We got the Ultimates Blue Marvel variant, which that's great. I've got plenty of better variants. I mean, especially this one's one of my favorites. We did get the Dan Hip Annihilus. Again, looking forward to splitting this one. And then y'all know I've been playing a lot of Destroy. And we did snag this Arnim Zola. Looking forward to maybe getting a nice gold background on this one. All right, so let's recap today's episode. We finally got an ink or a gold on our Sunspot. Now we will be trying to get a good split on our Dan Hip, but finally. And then we had the dud on Nebula. That's okay. We are now in Crackle territory. We got the ink on the Spider-Ham. I'm really liking this one. Looking nice, looking clean. We had a dud on the Collector. A dud on the Sentinel. The other Sentinel variant I had gave me some issues too. This one right here, it took me a while to get that split, so that's all right. Again, we had a dud on the newest Spider-Man variant. Midnight Suns, dud. Taskmaster, dud. We went dud. Big whammies. But then we made up for it. Now, y'all know I broke my rule. Y'all know I don't usually upgrade my inks. But this card's you gotta at least get it to the animated. Wasn't really digging the purple and the green and then the orange and the green. Next thing you know, we just had it fully split, which means we're gonna be splitting it again in another episode. But we did get the God split. It's looking good. It's okay. Like I said, the green's just it doesn't work with most cards, but this is looking hot. It's looking hot. We got Crackle Flare, even though it's not the best, it's fine. But man, if we would have got some blue, purple, rainbow, it'd be sick. But the card looks sick in general. Looks sick because the green looks like puke. It looks sick, yeah. And then ultimately finishing off with another bust. Nothing happening on Sarah. But again, we want to get to those 6 splits on those cards so that we have a chance at the God splits, getting that nice Crackle Flare. And like I said, a lot of times when I get to the inks, I do not upgrade them past that, so they get kind of locked. So not too bad there, not too bad. We went 3 for 10, so 30%, right? Last episode, we went 8 for 12. We was hot. So yeah, as always, gang, y'all be good, y'all be safe. I'll catch y'all next video. Like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're missing out on this hotness. Every few weeks we do these videos. My favorite thing to do is it's just a time to take a break from the frustrations of ladder and conquest and enjoy the art and, you know, one of the best aspects of the game. So I will see y'all in the next episode. I'll see y'all around. Not sure when this video will be releasing, but if it's after Christmas, Happy New Year, and may this year be the best one yet.